Can't do that. Just a minute.
Try.
Worse than raw. Play safe.
Let's see what you got.
Patience, dear.
Behind it.
One for you. Another glorious battle.
Snow and shadow spot. Now.
Behind it.
Ask for it.
Worse than raw. Worse than raw.
Need a moment, dear.
Play safe.
Child's play. That's done.
Sometimes cold reason is necessary.
A heart of stone. It's quite realistic, isn't it?
Then I'll let you hold it.
Well, I like it.
Mangled statues and bitter fables. None of this comes from a healthy mind. Or soul.
I'm sure they go somewhere. Let's go see where. There's the hat. We have everything now. Let's hurry back and see how it all works.
Keep your guard up. Let's get this over with.
It's the lesson rather than the authenticity of the story that matters, I guess. We've got all the pieces. Quick, quick, put them in. Oh, I want to see how all of this works. And off we go. I know you can't tell, Envoy, but trust me, the craftsman craftsmanship on these spells is exquisite.
I'm starting to think archmages have too much time on their hands.
Oh, you made it. Unfortunately, I still have reading to do. Amuse yourself with these skeletons while I finish this paragraph.
So much for hospitality.
What do you expect from an to read?
Over here!
Just a minute.
Then wrong.
Don't think so. You need a moment here.
They won't get
Left handed. Behind it. Then wrong.
Patience, dearie.
coming together!
Defend. Behind it. I say.
Watch this.
Then wrong.
Just a minute.
Now let me catch my breath.
Give me a target.
Let's see what you got.
Behind it.
Time.
Then wrong. Then wrong.
Next one's mine.
Defend.
There's nothing here.
I say.
On your left, dear. Patience, dearie.
Left leg. Come and get me!
Then wrong.
Okay?
I say.
Got to recover.
Moment, dear.
Now look, hey! Over here!
Just a minute.
say? Worse than raw. Worse than raw.
Patience, dearie.
What about me?
How you say? Worse than raw.
Oh, look at the three of you. It's like something out of a book. A godlike of an unknown deity, a long-lost Rawatayan, and a rainbow-colored wizard. All looking for a garden, from what I've gleaned.
It is her. We felt the pluck of her fingers outside our door, searching. For us? Our prison? Who is she? What does she seek?
My little puzzle was very clever, wasn't it? A challenge and a parable, all at once.
Well, now that we're done with the formality of defeating the skeletons...
That may or may not happen eventually. I want to talk to you first. It's not often I encounter a godlike whose divine parent I cannot identify. What did you think I was trying to tell you with the puzzle? Indeed. Omelets need shattered eggs, after all. The point of the parable is quite simple. Sentimentality is a privilege. The village would have lived if they had chosen to sacrifice one dying soul for the good of many living ones. I hardly know, honestly. When you've lived as long as I have, it's easy to lose track of individual lives. More than anything, the whole challenge was for you to understand how I think. No one truly matters in the long run. Not even me, or the other archmages. It's what we leave behind. What matters is that our lives buy the world more history, more beauty, more time to create interesting things. Do you understand? No, I'm speaking in philosophy. It's quite different. That's beside the point, though. Most people find it difficult to relate to an archmage. And if you cannot do so, it will complicate my attempts to communicate with you. I hope you're not intending to enter the ruins. I won't open the path. Consider listening for a moment before you resort to utter futility. I came to the Living Lands because the sickness here, this dream scourge, fascinated me. This plague shouldn't exist. It can't, and yet it does. The essence of the Living Lands is falling into chaos and entropy. It's more powerful than anything I've seen. I suspect it has something to do with how the Adra has been severed from the rest of the world. I believe the answers lie in the ruins, but the essence there is so strong it's blocking my spell work, which has never happened before. Ever. No one enters Naku Kubel until I get to the bottom of this. Sorry. I'm fascinated by the implications. What about you is so special that you can enter the ruins and I cannot? You have my interest. Show me if you live up to it. A god? One that I don't know? No wonder my spells have been useless. I can't believe I overlooked this possibility. A god here, alone, trapped in the severed Adra. This explains so much. My magic being ineffective, the essence here being so intense. And you, godlike, with your unfamiliar appearance. You're the missing key to the lock, sealing Naku Kubel. Don't take this the wrong way, but in a different life, I'd have flayed you for my study. You are a godlike of this strange, isolated, possibly miserable god. A piece of them resides in you. I have no doubt that like will recognize like. You will open the gates to Naku Kubel, and I will study this metaphysical aberration up close. Go! Find your so-called garden. Report your findings to me. Perhaps there is more to this than either of us alone can see. If there's anything of interest there, I imagine you'll find it. A good question, with possibly worrying answers.
Severing Adra like this requires mass amounts of essence. The souls of thousands offered up for a singular purpose.
Who knows how many were sacrificed to sever an entire continent? And why? I do intend to find out, though. Oh, hush. You are the envoy of Adir. Dirty work is all you do. I wish you luck on your journey, if you believe in such things. Just keep in mind that countless dream thralls are on the same path. I'm sure you'll survive. If not, well, lovely to have met you. I'd focus on survival first, Envoy. And you, Orlan, you seem a clever one. Take my grimoire. It will allow you to dispel the barrier I have set before the ruins. You have talent. Not any mage can dispel my illusions. Perhaps when this is over, we should speak again.
You want to speak again? Yeah, of course. can't wait.
Look at her. Making new friends, learning new spells. They grow up so fast.
The ruins are far in the northwest. The people here have named that area the Deadfall Highlands. No more wasting time. Off you go. Use the teleporter behind me to leave. Or jump, I suppose, if you're feeling grim.
Look at all these books. Do you think she'd let me borrow some? And off we go. Did just happen, right? I didn't imagine it? Ringrim liked me? And my spellcraft! And she gave me her grimoire! Look, isn't it the most beautiful thing you've ever seen? We cut it close, but it paid off. With Ringgrim's grimoire, I think we can go to the ruins and find the garden.
And as long as nothing's burning, we're still ahead of Ludwig.
Then there's no time to waste. I must prepare for Naku Kubel. As must you.
Never thought I'd be so relieved to head into ancient ruins.
Then rock! Basic!
Hey!
Just a minute.
Hook and rock!
Nation steering.
Hook and rock! Basic! Hook and rock! Hook and rock!
Let's see what you got.
Hook and rock! Hook and rock! Basic!
Just a minute.
Hook and rock!
I need a moment.
and rock! Basic!
Enjoy the pain, dears.
Hey! Over here!
Twist and rock!
That's one for us.
Basic!
Just a minute.
And raw! And raw!
Watch your left.
Basic!
On the left.
Give me a second.
Go up 10! Worse than raw! Basic! Worse than raw!
Right flank.
Worse than raw! Worse than raw! Basic!
Right as rain.
3 things you can count on here. Sand, monsters, and more sand. That's Thomas' badge. We found it. It really was out here all this time. Right where we left it. Guess I shouldn't be. I was here when he lost it. It reminds me of old times. Long marches under the desert sun. Scouting runs through sandstorms so thick we had to tie our tunics over our mouths. You'd be surprised. With the right company, even a storm-tossed journey can be a good one. And Tama, he had a way of making even the roughest patrols feel like a romp. He'd wake us up before dawn with the most off-key singing you've ever heard and a pot of burnt merc brew. He kept us marching until we had sand in every orifice you can think of, and a few you didn't know you had. Just when it felt like we were gonna collapse, he'd call it and we'd make camp. And somehow, we'd all find the energy for a few rounds of cards or songs or stories. He was the best of either. Coming back here was a mistake. I don't know what we're doing here. Closure. I never understood the term. Just feels like swallowing the thing that makes you sick. Here's the truth. I led a patrol. We were ambushed. Tama came to our rescue. And he suffered a fatal wound in the process. We did our best to keep him in one piece while we hauled him back. He was the color of an eel's belly. The stubborn bastard made it all the way back to Thirdborn. We got him a sickbed, but we knew he didn't have long. I'm sure of it. Not much got by him. You ever had to watch someone fade away? When it's slow and agonizing, no glory, no din of battle, no distractions. Count yourself lucky. I take a keel hauling any day. Sitting there, I noticed that he was missing his badge. And all the time I'd known him, I'd never seen him take it off. You'd be surprised what you notice in a moment like that. To an old trencher like him, that badge meant belonging, honor. I'm sorry, Envoy. I haven't talked about this in a while. No. But it means a lot to finally have his badge in hand. There's just one last thing I've got to do. There's a memorial site with some cairns on the cliffs east of Thirdborn. One of those cairns is Thomas. It's time I said goodbye. Let's go.
Why can't the way forward in science ever be easy? Oh, hello. I wasn't expecting to see anyone this far from Thirdborn. Are you... Your face! You're a godlike. That makes perfect sense. I had a terrible time trying to find a guide in Thirdborn who'd take me here. But meeting you makes it all worth it. I just think they saw me and, well, I'm not a fighter, clearly. And I know it's dangerous, but I couldn't leave without my research. I'm a mycologist, you see, and I'm working on a compendium of the different types of fungus in the living lands. Sure enough, what happens as soon as I show up? A fungus-based illness. There's a riot of data out here. Oh, always. Actually, since you're here, I'm having some trouble with the sporlings. I've devoted my whole life to my fungal friends. But I'm finding that the ambulatory ones aren't quite as, friendly. In fact, they're quite murderous. I'd normally be against harming them, but please kill the sporlings before they kill me. Thank you. The satisfaction of having helped the cause of progress. Good luck. Oh, I've got to write these measurements down before I forget.
Enemies is bait. I remember when Rowett... You're gonna have sand everywhere by the time we make camp.
Wait, if you're going to open that, I'm going to take a few steps back.
My head says no, but my stomach says yes. Never did like climbing rigging. Not to put too fine a point on it, but I'm not exactly a featherweight. This looks clear. Here's hoping they finally ran out of supplies. God. Are you breathing? Was I breathing? Bound to be something waiting for us. Over there.
Envoy! Oh, thank the gods you came through.
Oh, I'm no healer, but that looks painful.
Some sneaky bastard put a dart trap in front of that door. Have you got any healing skills? A potion? Ah, I'm begging you. I wouldn't have taken you for such a good scout. Must have the gods on my side. Gods. Oh, that's a relief. Now I can get back to Eagle's Reach. Damn Thirdborn. Damn everything.
With respect, you've got no idea what you're talking about. This area is a nightmare. Some of us have died, others have gone missing.
It's a wonder that an Adiran scout is all the way out here.
Captain Weemgar wanted us to see what kind of shape the tower was in. Thought we could use it. The trap's got the others, though. So much for that idea. Whoever did it is probably out there planning their next move. You've got to finish this. Root them out. Not much, but these traps have been set carefully. Keep both eyes sharp. You might see the first trigger. Anyway, thanks for your help. I better... I just have to make it back. One step at a time.
I finished the last of the traps, love. How are the armaments?
Nearly finished, Moakua. 4 dead adherents. I'd say we're doing well. We may still lose this place.
Look alive, Ayako. The wind's blown us more Adiran company.
Stop! Take one more step and mark my words, I'll cut you down.
Katoa and Hayako. Careful, Envoy. They were some of the Ranganui's best.
Kai? Gods, what are you doing up here? And with an Adiran, what's going on? Got another one trying to scout out the tower, hmm? Good.
The plan is working. One by one, fewer adherents to take it.
We might as well add a few more to the count. What do you think?
You two are chumming the waters you're swimming in. You'll bring trouble to everyone in Thirdborn.
Katoa, enough. Let's kill him and be done with it. That should send a message all the way to Paradise.
The Envoy's right.
You think it hasn't already fallen? Your troops are moving on us as we speak.
We've seen your patrols. We've been watching your outpost gather supplies.
Look at what your garrote did to Fior. If Adir won't budge, neither will we.
We'll give you one last chance. Leave or die. We'll only warn you once. Ha! An Adiran could do no differently.
You want to prove yourself against Shatterscarp's finest? Good luck.
This one's mine.
Get on!
All 10! Stay safe! Worse than raw!
Just like...
Watch your step. This land has led finer warriors than us. I've been meaning to talk to you about Katoa and Hayako. You did what you had to do, Envoy. Putting them down was for the best. Given the alternative? Yeah. Those two fought for Rawatai in the Deadfire. They learned how to disrupt enemy movements and destroy supply lines. They'd have nipped and poked at your comrades at Eagle's Reach until Adir finally snapped back. At Thirdborn, most likely. All while the two of them remain secure and defended in their tower. And they found one. Thirdborn's under threat, but if loose cannons like them fire at everything that moves, they'll draw even more trouble to our walls.
They lash out like cornered animals, giving the Steel Garrote a reason to fight back. Not that they need a reason.
Still, better not to give them one. Or they'll have us fighting on too many fronts. Stunts like theirs will only draw the ire of the Steel Garrote, or the full force of the Adiran army if they push hard enough. Believe me, I want to be wrong about this. The Living Lands is changing. We've got more ships coming to port every year. If it's not Adir, it'll be someone. I can take one. Watch. I'll be up a while anyway.
Katoa and Hayako. An interesting pair. They were trying to protect their community. From your people, no less. And you killed them. Was it? I only bring it up because people are growing wary of your empire. With good reason. Just don't give them an excuse to take their anger out on us. Anyway, just wanted to get that off my chest. Until next time.
Let's not do that again. Let's stay out of Archmage's domains from now on. Sure, we made it out alive, but that outcome felt out of my hands more than I'd like. I know. Sometimes you just have to charge into a wizard's domain and endure a parable about a village. Anyway, I'm glad to be out of there. Time to curl up with some jerky and a few swigs of Wodak. Anyway. If I must.
Does anyone have a copy of the Theorems of Pangram? I want to try something.
I wish I could help. Help, sweetheart. But the only copy I know of was lost somewhere in the Deerwood. Big mistake! Need a moment here.
Behind it!
Patience, dearie.
Let's be done. Let's finish
In
this.
just a minute.
Short and raw.
nicely. Well done.
I saw everything. You taught that sporling a lesson it won't soon forget. Or, well, it's not alive to remember, but you know what I mean. Wait, that means it's safe to go back to my experiments. I'll have to collect everything and... I am suddenly very busy. Pardon me.
Mycology is an exciting field. You study the mushrooms, and sometimes the mushrooms study you back.
Nothing better than a breakthrough.
Lead the way.
Protect the armor. Patience, dearie.
Haste it!
Let's talk at camp.
Haste it!
I need a moment, dealer. Just a minute.
Watch your right!
Then rock! Haze it!
Enemy to the right. Easy when you do it. Check your right. Moment, dear.
Then rock!
We've got company. Patience, dearie.
Haze it! Haze it!
I'm almost ready. Just a minute.
Then rock!
Need a moment, dear.
Then rock! Haze it!
Mountains, valleys. Perhaps a code of some kind?
Oh, did you hear that? I think it was beneath us. Oh, well done, dearie. I knew you were smarter than you looked.
You're a Darren, right? Welcome to Shatterscar. Or, welcome to Shark's Teeth, anyway. Damn. I didn't think you'd actually talk to someone like me. Oh! Well, I hope I'm not imposing on you. Listen, I've got to take some supplies to that tower up the road. They're for Kotoa and Hayako. Have you heard of them?
The ones who set a trap for adherents? We've met.
Wait, you've already met them? Oh, they're brilliant, aren't they? And you're still here. Wait! At least tell me what happened at the tower. How'd you survive? Kutabao! No! You... I I'll kill you for this!
Let's finish it.
Stay safe!
Patience, dearie.
Patience.
First and raw!
I was worried for a second.
You tear up!
Faster, I said. Patience, dearie.
We're not getting in through there.
I need a moment, dear.
Stay safe!
Just a minute.
Stay safe!
In retrospect, I should have seen that. A marvel of engineering, this place. Can't believe it's still standing.
Love to see someone else so active in their twilight years.
No way forward from here.
Look out! Someone's eager to meet us. Let's be done. Patience, dearie. find some shade. I'm stuck in a fur coat here.
Looks like we weren't the only ones searching for the heart. Joke, right? No treasure is worth this much trouble. That was a close one. Come on! Come on!
The silence at the right would open the door, not the left. Well, who's ready to not believe any more signs?
Behind it!
Patience, dearie!
Twist and roll!
Just a minute! That's what it seemed to the days. We put the heart on a pedestal. Yes, of course. Everything but the treasure was trapped. How silly of me to assume otherwise.
No, Dario. I'm not doing this.
This is your fault. You went soft on that merchant. Barely nicked him. Reckon he lived and ratted us out to the constable. So we're gonna lay low in these ruins and sit on our haul. Who knows? Maybe we'll find treasures inside that'll make us rich.
Rich? You're gonna kill us all. Wow's eyes. Who are you?
Hey, first of all, we only bled that merchant a bit. Still quite alive when we left him.
I don't like this, Dario. This is how we get ourselves killed. First you said we should come to the Living Lands, and I went with you.
Stealing from that merchant was your idea, though. And credit where credit is due. It was a solid one.
Now you want me to break into some dungeon full of traps? I've had it.
Kuta Bao, if it bothered you that much, you should have said so. Told you we should have gone into the ruins instead. I told you it'd be simpler. Now look what happened.
We've got company!
Wait a moment here.
Stay safe! Then roll!
Patience, dearie.
Ice it! Then roll!
Who's next? Anyone?
Who needs fabric? We still have stuff.
Oh, you're back. Really? Which one? One less thing for me to worry about. One less thing for me to worry about. Well,
Oh, hey, Envoy. Be sure to check out our new bereavement sale. Get discounts on. Welcome back.
Thank you for returning. I wish I could say I didn't actually need your help, but I do. Some young idiot thirdborners decided they'd form their own militia to protect the region because of course they would. And now, predictably, they're missing. Any real soldier would know the worst crime against his brothers in arms is desertion. He should have stayed with them to the end. I'll make sure these badges are given to the surviving families.
Oh, hey, envoy. Be sure to check out our new bereavement.
Who needs fabric? We still have stock.
Godlike. Ah, back already? Have you got the heart?
At least we didn't lose any limbs, somehow.
Ah, I'm impressed. Did you like my designs? Well, I didn't expect anyone to be so foolhardy they'd go in. There were warning signs, after all.
What is a warning but a challenge in disguise?
Huh. Well, you managed well enough. Now, the heart. Thank you. You've made an old man very happy in his last days. Here, take this. You have more use for it than I do now.
Let me know if you need something.
Seeing Capo like that was hard, Envoy. He'd just given up, and we let him do it. He still had time, and he should have held on to every minute of it. For Chico's sake, if nothing else. Capo owed them a proper goodbye, instead of just slipping away like that. Got lost in thought. Forget I said anything. I'd never met Naoki. Asui arrived a few months before I left Thirdborn. I knew their squad mates better. Uriki was a ship's carpenter with the Rawatine Navy years ago. Came from a military family, but she never saw much combat herself. Manu was a deckhand on a pirate ship. Stopped in Thirdborn with his crew to resupply and never left. I don't think piracy suited him. Kiri, he was a sweet kid. Earthborn shipboard to a mercenary captain who left him here and never came back. For the longest, I thought that was for the best. Me too. Most of all, I'm sorry I wasn't here to better prepare them.
This wasn't your fault. They just weren't ready.
Because there weren't enough seasoned soldiers to train them. The Thirdborn's in dire straits if they're sending people like this out to patrol. I'll be here if you need me.